Rejection sensitivity dysphoria, often called RSD, is a term many people with ADHD strongly identify with, even though it isn't an official diagnosis, because it captures the extreme emotional pain that can come from real or even imagined rejection, criticism, or failure. For someone with RSD, a small comment, a neutral facial expression, or even a lack of reassurance can feel like a deep wound, leading to overwhelming feelings of sadness, anger, shame, or even rage. This isn't about simply being too sensitive. It's linked to how the ADHD brain processes emotional regulation and threat detection. The brain's alarm system goes into overdrive, interpreting minor cues as evidence of being unwanted or disliked, and this heightened sensitivity can trigger an intense stress response. RSD often leads people to withdraw from opportunities to avoid potential rejection, to overachieve in order to constantly prove their worth, or to experience turbulence in relationships because of fears of abandonment or disapproval. The cycle is exhausting because the emotions feel immediate, uncontrollable, and disproportionately powerful, leaving many people feeling misunderstood or ashamed of their reactions. Recognizing RSD is important because awareness can transform the way people respond to it. Rather than seeing themselves as too emotional, they can begin to understand that this is part of how their brain works. Helpful strategies include building self-compassion and reminding yourself that feelings, however strong, are not facts. Practicing grounding techniques like focusing on breathing or engaging the senses when emotions spike. Learning to notice triggers in advance so you can prepare for them, and communicating openly with trusted people about how criticism affects you so that feedback can be framed more supportively. Therapy approaches, particularly cognitive behavioral therapy and acceptance-based strategies, can also help to reframe negative thoughts and reduce the intensity of reactions. While RSD can make the world feel like an unsafe place filled with potential rejection, it's also important to remember that these strong emotions come from a brain that cares deeply about connection and belonging. With awareness, coping strategies, and the right support, people with RSD can learn not only to manage their emotional responses, but also to embrace their sensitivity as part of what makes them empathetic, driven, and deeply connected to others.